What's going on, guys? Welcome to the fourth and final part of creating your six-pack. So up until now, we've gone through a variety of exercises which have worked on, one, flexing the trunk, either by bringing our rib cage closer to our pelvis, or by bringing our pelvis closer to our rib cage. And then we also looked at a different exercise which worked on trunk rotation. Today we're going to go through an exercise which focuses on a different function of your abdominal muscles, and that is lateral flexion. So lateral flexion is simply just moving your spine to either the left or the right side, bringing your rib cage and pelvis closer together. And this action is another action that's primarily performed by your external and your internal obliques. And the good thing about today's exercise is it doesn't require any equipment, so you can do it anywhere, at home, in the gym, or pretty much wherever you're at. So with that, let's go check out the exercise.
This exercise is called the side oblique crunch. Keep in mind that this is just one of the many ways you can perform this exercise. Start off by laying down on the ground on your side. Straighten your legs and stack them on top of each other. Notice how I'm not laying in a completely straight line and that my legs are actually angled slightly in front of me. Straighten your arm that is closest to the ground to support your body while bending your other one and bringing it up to your head. Next, engage your transverse abdominis by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Then simultaneously raise your legs and your upper body off the ground, bringing them together, completely exhaling as you do this. I like to really squeeze and hold this peak contraction for about 1 to 2 seconds. After this, lower both your upper body and your legs towards the floor while inhaling. Another thing I like to do is actually keep my legs elevated off the floor for the entire set and not let them touch the ground between reps. As you'll notice, the range of motion for this exercise isn't very big. You should be thinking about exactly what the goal of this exercise is as you're doing it. And the goal is to bring the rib cage and the pelvis closer together. It's not trying to touch your elbow to your thigh by any means possible. Some people prefer to put their other arm behind their head when they do the exercise, and that's fine, just make sure it's only lightly touching the back of your head and you're not yanking your head towards your side with your arm. After you've completed the desired number of reps for one side, flip over and do the other side.
Okay, so now that we've gone through all these exercises, the next step would be how do we put all this together to create some sort of routine. And how you set up your routine will vary from person to person depending on your current training status, your abdominal musculature development, what your goals are, and then your current volume of structural exercises you're doing in your routine. So just some general recommendations for most people who are looking to develop their abdominal muscles for cosmetic reasons would be to do each of these exercises for somewhere between 2 to 4 sets, anywhere from 8 to 15 reps per set, and then to train your abs anywhere from 1 to 3 times per week. All right, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Stay warm, and I'll see you next week.